Hey, just like I said, I was gonna get my Virgo Moon video done. Here we are, 10 minutes till midnight. But the energy gonna keep on moving all day. It's been a really nice, smooth day and really a nice, smooth week. So I hope everybody had that same smooth week. I didn't get to do my new week video last Sunday, but hopefully this Sunday, so you're actually getting two videos out of me in a few days. Because I don't really do a lot of recording and posting, but I was like, yes, feels appropriate. I have my sun sign is Aquarius, but my moon is Virgo, so um, it fits, and um, it works. Like I discovered a lot about myself learning my placement. So I advise you, if you don't know like your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, like all your major house signs, which every house is important, but like your Mercury, your Mars, like learning those placements are so important, because it just helps you kind of trust me, this is how our ancestors knew what was going down, how they told time, how everything, just by knowing your planetary alignments. It is, I'm telling you, it's changed my life by learning these placements and my houses and what's going on with me. And even like I look back at a couple of my previous videos and I talk about this fire sign, but I'm saying Scorpio, which is a water sign, but my fire sign that I'm referring to is because I have so much Sagittarius in my chart. So, so you kind of like, and you get to learn the degrees of how much you have in your chart. So my degrees are really high in Scorpio on my chart. My degrees are really high in Sagittarius in my chart. But the main houses, they're coming through. So this, I just wanted to put that out there just to kind of, especially because I think my audience are people who are like, what is this? Now people who normally watch, videos and already know about astrology. I got a D in astrology not because I didn't like the class in college, because I wasn't going. Okay. I didn't go to the advanced class. I kept skipping it and I won't even tell you what I was going to go do. But I got a D in this class. But when I did attend his class, I think I was probably one of his favorite students, and he probably was like, had so much potential, but because I loved the class, yeah. I just wanted to do other shit. Okay, let's keep it a buck. I was doing other shit. I was hanging out with somebody else who had Virgo in their house. My cousin Kedra. Hey girl, hey. um, this look is a little bit of homage to her, because let me tell you, my Virgo moon, and she has her freaking rising is Virgo, and shout out to my beautiful mother who is a Virgo. So I love y'all, and that's why I kind of put a little extra little glam on my look tonight, because to me Virgos, y'all are, they're glamorous, at least in at least shit may be rough on the inside, but on the outside it's going to be put together, and you better know it. So that's one thing you can know about a Virgo for sure. And that's no shade, that's all tea, because that's what this is about. Me talking about me now that I know that that's my moon sign. That is the energy that I am portraying, is a Virgo energy, where you come off to, sometimes you, well, they say you'll come off as your rising. So I hope, I don't know if I'm coming off as a Gemini, good or bad. Shout out to Geminis, because yeah, that's my rising. But you know, I can honestly say that for the most part, I am all Aquarius, because no matter how much other signs I have in my chart, even my other placements that have Aquarius in it, I still balanced out more Aquarius than anything. So I know that's about like my ingenuity, the way I think, and all of those things. But as far as Virgo goes, like how I'm particular with my partners now. I got better on the partners. Like my husband, his moon is in Virgo. So hence, I married a Libra and his moon sign is Virgo. I'm an Aquarius, so can you imagine? And he got a whole bunch of Scorpio in him too. Ooh la la. So, you know, it just, that's why we hand in glove, you know. But I was saying that how I'm very meticulous on how I want things done, how I am, which I think that plays on a lot of the whole idea, if I want something done right, I better do it myself, comes from that little bit of that Aqua in me. But that Virgo is so like that, like, I do everything or it won't be done right. You know, and I'm gonna, trust me, I'm gonna get into the shady, the deep, dark stuff a little bit too. I don't want to damper my videos. That's not, but it wouldn't be keeping it real, because every sign, I mean, I don't even think you're not an evolved person until you've gone, you have to go through your dark night of the soul, your shadow side, to get to the light. I mean, if you don't, if it was all just perfect for you, I mean, good for you. But if you haven't gone through that, then oof, well, you got to come back and do it again. I hate to be the one to tell ya. But no, seriously. But then there are some your perfect Virgo, it can get pretty dark for her, you know, him. I only know a handful of Virgo men, so and plus, like I said, I can go based off the Virgo men that I don't know any, like, just a lot of sun sign Virgo men, but the ones I do, you know, are pretty good guys, you know, good men. And this is just like, not even just talking about love relationships, I'm talking about just platonic relationships, just good people. Again, everybody's different, so, and it has so much to do with the placements in your houses. Just like every Aquarius is not the same, every Virgo is not the same. But I know I've been close to a couple of Virgo females in my life. I mean, the number one is my mother, so I can honestly say they will give you their last, you know, and because they're so abundant, people stay begging for them. But, you know, but then there's also a side where they need too, and sometimes there's nobody there to help them, or, you know, it's a big deal when they're needing that help reciprocated, you know, or they're coming off needy or demanding or putting people in a pickle because they're so generous. I have to tell my mama sometimes, you know, like, everybody ain't gonna be as good as you are, you know, so stop expecting that back, you know, and that's just true tea. And I realized I realize that when you are giving, you know, I've had to learn that you can give and give and give and be, see where you fuck up is expecting that same back. And when you don't get it, oh my gosh, you are like the devastation. The devastation. It just tears you down when you give that certain amount of love, or whether it's material, you know, financial, or just support. And when a Virgo don't get it back, it's like, you're all some bitches, and I hope you die. I mean, let's call a spade. Like, I I bet you a Virgo can't tell you that's not true, because it hurts them to their core. Because especially when they've given and given, you, an Aquarius is in a bad mood if they don't have money. Like, let me tell you, if that coin is not together, they're fucking aggravated. I thank God for being Aquarius sun, because if I was a Virgo sun, and when the money gets low and when times get rough, you literally are off with your head if you are not talking about where's my money. I mean, it's just, this is, I guess, because I think, because what I know is for Virgos having that, being an earth sign and that grounded energy. See, this would help this space cadet kind of come back down to reality, because you know, I still realize, okay, you need certain things to keep going for a long time. Finances, a lot of things. I hate when your hair starts to get that little bend in it, because it's kind of catching back there. Excuse me. Shallowness of Virgo trait. So vain is a Virgo trait. But I had to also learn, and it's nothing like, well, you know, something, and I use myself and people as close to me as references, even though this is our privacy. I try not to go too in depth, but you know, I can't tell you anything that I don't know nothing about, or I'm speculating, or I've seen on TV. Like, no, I'm talking from shit that I've actually gone through and seen with my eyes. There's no, you know what always gets the fire under my ass, especially financially, because it never was a primary focus. Even like, I always felt like a student of life, and not like of like somebody's actual institutions. I've always felt like a person who rather experience certain things than see about, you know, hear about it or watch it. And so, but nothing is more disheartening when there's some things, you know, your worth, because there's no monetary value on your worth, but even when it's the smallest of things and someone can help you with that, it will make you like as a Virgo, like, just like, fuck you and the horse you didn't even ride on, you came in here walking, like, leave my presence. Because and so I started to realize, okay, a lot of times when I would get my ass in a sling, especially before my life now, um, it would always dawn on me, like, you only got yourself. What famous Virgo saying me, myself, and I? I'll wait. And if you think Missy is not about her dollars, she already told y'all she's got expensive habits and she needs you to pay for it. Hi, sweetie. So, you know, I think with Virgos, like, I really feel like they never, I never think that they, makes sense. I think that they never feel like, that, like, well, I've heard my mom speak lack, but trust me, you ain't never seen nobody come up with money like my mother. I ain't got a job, but all day I work. That's her. That's her. Like I watched my mom. God bless her. I watched my mom literally, you know, go from nothing to being a CEO. So, and people can shade all day, but I haven't seen anybody else do that. So, not in my own personal life. Most people work for someone. Mother became a CEO from absolutely nothing. So, you know, of course, that's inspiration in myself. I'm like, shit, I'll never give up on Goddess Empress Ebony. Because it used to be Ebony Bella Rose. See, people don't really know. Back in the day, it used to be Ebony Bella Rose. As a matter of fact, my shady, I love her to death, though. We've fought and all these things. But shout out to Brooke. I love her so much. She's a Virgo, and her birthday's coming up as well. And she was like, me and her had as a matter of fact, on the Scorpio full moon this year, she and we hadn't talked in a long time, and she said to me, she said, well, Ebony, you've been working on that website for years. And I was like, you know, no shade. And it was like, no shade, but all tea. And I was just like, and I'll never stop working on it. And that's, you know, I know when divine is right, you know, because nobody else can tell you about your business like you can. Nobody can tell you. Like, try to tell Virgo to give up. They're never going to give up on their money. They're never going to give up on themselves, you know. Even when they are backed in a corner, in a wall, everybody else has betrayed them and stabbed them in the back, no matter what is going on. They're never going to give up on themselves. You know, really never give up on the people that they truly love, too. So that's something else about a Virgo. And a Virgo mother, please. She's going to give her last to her children. If she ain't looking like nothing, you best believe her kids will have everything. And you really won't ever see her not looking like nothing, because she's got to make sure she keeps getting some money. But while I'm gabbing about all of this Virgo tea, that was just like, let me let this down some, y'all. Hold on. Because even though that angle is cute, I need to let this down so that way we can talk cards and just channel more, you know, because we got a lot of the moon goes into Libra tomorrow, so Libras, wait your turn, okay? Because I know they get a little antsy when the Virgos are, you know, doing their thing, but it's good because I don't think Virgos are negative. I think they are practical and very realistic and very, you know, give you a reality check real quick about what shit looks on the real side and not what you're wanting the fantasy to be. That is a Virgo. They gonna tell you how it is and not how you want it to be. And they gonna tell you even if you don't like it. What's the cold piece about it? Catch that piece of game. Oh, I always like to show my little setup, but I love this. Let me show you this little pen. My husband bought me this little pen. Hold on. I'm not even doing it right. Hold on. Okay, let's see. You can't even see her. Oh, it's a little cat, and it says, reach for the stars. And he got me this pen when we were at the Lavender Fest. I just love it. I don't know what his thing is with pens. I guess because he at work he always has to have a pen, and I love this. This is when I'm on my fancy girl shit. I didn't even know how to use it, and I got ink everywhere. So yeah. So my felt pen with the dragon on it. But anyway, I just showing that shit because it was laying here. I just attempted to light the incense, but it went out, so it's almost like, you know, you got candles and everything. You don't need no incense, but I want my incense burning. I'm sorry I'm not seeing anything. I was just trying to fix my candle, and I'm going to burn like a little corner. It don't never take a lot of sage. And this is just some loose leaf white sage. Shout out to Yo Kitchen Witch. I love her. And I've just been so focused on everything else. I hadn't even been able to go anywhere where she's posted up. But I can always order her things off Etsy. So, Ye Old Kitchen Witch, sweet, lovely lady here in New Mexico. And she's got some really nice homemade products. And she's definitely inspired me to get products for your spiritual things on my website. So not just clothes and tarot readings and accessories and all of those things and shoes, but all your spiritual stuff too, all your spiritual needs. Okay, so incense burning, candles lit. Been talking plenty of shit. Incense burning, candles lit. You know, been talking plenty of shit. Incense burning, candles lit. Sage that shit. Sage that bitch. Sage. Oh, where did that come from? Jeez Louise. I'll get though. Okay. Let me use an oldie goodie. And guys, and I wanted to go. I went shopping for some tarot cards like about a week or so ago, and found one deck at Barnes and Noble, but I want to go to a Botanica or a metaphysical store to pick up me some new cards. Or just order them offline like everybody else. You know, I don't know. I'm tired. Because, honey, I was like, it was a deck that I've been always wanting. But I was like, $40. Honey, let me go on Amazon. This school ain't got time to play with you. And, you know, I'm hoping that, it never fails, like, I kind of do all my best shit. I don't know, you know, how, like, everybody has their best season. Normally, my best shits happens in Virgo Libra season. Like, I guess because the fall, and I'm a winter baby, so it's kind of like that winter pre-spring, like I'm the last going out of winter. You know, February, you're getting like right there on the cusp of spring, but it's still nice and cool. And I think going into this last quarter, I just always start to get really grounded and really practical. I've noticed, like looking back over my life now, I realize that about myself personally, that it kind of helps me simmer down now, simmer down and get focused. And especially coming out of that fun Leo energy and the summer loving, you know, and Cancer, you know, it was enjoying the weather and all the good things like that. But now it's like, okay, it's time to get back to work, get back what you need to be doing, you know. I'm talking about, let me tell you something, this energy, the Chariot, see, I'm telling you, talking about get to rolling. I'll say this, I'm noticing myself, which I'm always trying to stay busy and organized, but more so I've noticed that energy now. Like when I say I've been like working my ass off to just make sure all T's are dotted and no stone is left unturned. Like I've really just gotten, okay, haven't did this, haven't made those appointments. Okay, need to go do this. I need to have that. I need to make sure that this is done. Oh, okay. Let me make all my keep a closer eye on my credit. Let me, you know, make sure the website is running functionally, because you still want to make sure you can get any type of other things, business, until you add more products, you know, making sure my whole shit is just running smooth. And I think that's what this energy does. And I hope it does for you, because this Virgo, I want to take full advantage of this Virgo energy, because it's like, check your coins. Note the time. Okay. So I've shuffled long enough, and sometimes I just want energy and spirit, and I just wanted to kind of get some things off my chest and talk to y'all before I got into it. And hell, here I am, 30 minutes ain't shuffled. So, but more so, this ain't no reading, this is just about this moon energy and what we can expect in this little Virgo time, especially, you know, Virgo moon and Virgo season. I just want to know, Holy Spirit and angels, I just want to know what we can expect. You know, personally, for me, I care about finances, honey. But I know so many people want to know about love and all of these things. And that's good. I'm going to take some as they fall out, but I'm also still going to cut this deck to get us some more clear understanding. So we'll see what the story tells us as far as money, love, just overall prosperity, abundance, anything that's foreseen that needs to be known can really, I guess they say, hey, you ain't talked to us in a minute, chick, because I haven't used this deck in a while. This is my first deck and my favorite deck, but I haven't used it. I'm also going to clarify, too, with an angel oracle, so. Okay, too many want to come out, so. Six of Chalices at the bottom, and the next card, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. You can't see that. The moon. So I said what was the overall energy, and the moon came out, kids. The moon has graced us with its presence. And as it should, because it is the star of the story tonight. Okay. Four of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. And this isn't how they came out, so I'm gonna... The Empress, she flew over here, and you know, some people will associate the Empress with an Aries or Libra energy, but you know, it could be any sign, of course, especially since we're talking about Virgo. Let me see. I'm trying to line this up where y'all can still see it. Interesting. I say ya. Okay. So, overall energy came out. You saw me shuffle this. And when I said what was the overall energy, out jumped out the moon. Let me get these over, scooted over. Out jumped out the moon off the rip. So, you know, I guess we can say, you know, with that moon energy, I never even like to think that it's like a shadow, because if you think about it, it's not just blocking the sun, but the sun blocks it too. So, you know, they switch. But I believe this overall energy is the underneath it all, you know, if that makes sense. What's underneath it all. I'm so gross. I just tooted. So, Four Wands in reverse. Well, one thing about it, I'm glad it's not the Five of Wands. I don't like it in reverse because, to me, you know, sometimes in certain decks it looks like the 11-11. Here, it will almost put you in the X type of frame. So let's turn it up, right? I think it's a good sign because it's not no strife or no bullshit going on, because it was in reverse. But it's normally a 4 is always supposed to be for good. So I'm gonna try to see why it's not. It's turned around, and I normally don't even check for reversals. But out of all the cards, it popped up reverse, so I'm gonna keep it there. Yeah. Something's not. I think there's an energy of the Lovers, and the Lovers can speak of, which is kind of associated with Gemini, but also Lovers could be a slight, like someone's being chose because there's a third party energy. Now I know that doggone well that ain't mine, but sometimes, you know, the Lovers, it can mean, you know, as in this deck depicted. Now the Lovers sometimes in some other decks are just two people, but this one, clearly you see there's two women holding on to this pharaoh. But guess what? Cupid fate is only hitting one. So somebody not getting chose, but one is. you know. The Four of Pentacles, you know, money is okay. It's all right. It could be better, but money is decent, you know. Again, we seen a trend here. We've gotten 2 4s. And then next to the Four Pentacles, the Magician came out. So somebody trying to, you know, do some hocus pocus. Somebody trying to do some. I'm gonna tell you, because when I tell you what card is next to him, it's like, Magician can manifest whatever the fuck you want, basically. He can get the bag, and the where he's sitting with the card he's sitting to next, he is about his bag. He's gonna get his money. He don't even have a lack mentality. He knows that he's abundant and he can do whatever he want, get whatever he want, however he want, because he's chosen to be able to manifest this into his life. He make it happen. He got the magic in him. He already know that. He don't need you to tell him. He don't need you to show him. Worry not. I'm going to get what I want. So somebody's the Magician and embodying the Magician energy. Because right next to him came out the motherfucking Ace. The Ace of Pentacle. You on your pinnacle? Who on their pinnacle? You on your pinnacle. You are on your money. Magician, he is on his bread. This motherfucker is upright. Oh, my money is all right. I'm good with my money. Matter of fact, pinnacle Ace. Okay. Before I can even get down to my second row, I kind of know what this. Okay, overall moon energy showing the underneath. Got it. For once, because ain't no third party. That's why this is in reverse. Ain't no third party. Ain't no third party. Somebody's getting chose. Four of Pentacles. Because that Four of Wands is in reverse. So getting that money right, because I'm the Magician. I'm going to make it happen. And I'm coming for this. I'm getting this. I got this. The bag is mine. Even then, it kind of like look like it would be a bag almost. Look at that. How gorgeous that is. Isn't that pretty? That would almost be a pretty tattoo. Because this is what you want to be on. I need to be. We're number one. We're number one. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Yo, crazy thing is, this eye. Look at the top. 4, I, 1. Bitch got a full house. I love it. I love it. And I hope that Virgo, or just in this Virgo moon energy, somebody is embodying this. Okay, Magician trying to get to the... He thinking about that Ace of Pentacles, which is my sentiments exactly. King of Wands, Aries, fire sign. It could be Sagittarius, male. It could be Aries, male. It could be Leo Moon, but King of Wands is here. And old Cat Daddy's got his cane coming through, pimping on in. King of Wands. He's looking at that ace too, but he's next to the Fool. And Fool speaks nothing other than just that, because the Fool gonna go and takes his chances and start them some new shit. The Fool gonna leave behind. See how he'll test his hand down and pet this alligator, almost like, I ain't even got no meat to give you, but I'm finna walk on your river. I'm gonna walk through the Nile, and I'm not even afraid what you talking, because I'm gone. And it's so trippy, because I'm just now noticing with him, he got his shit on him. Look at his bags. I'm out. And Gator, I will make you some gators on my feet to walk these burning sands. Because I'm not scared of you, because I'm starting some new shit. New beginning, says the Fool. Somebody's going to something new, starting something new, wanting something new, thinking about going to something new, because see, King of Wands, he got his back turned, but the Fool is like, I'm out. I'm ready to go. Knave of Swords. So in any other deck, he is the Knight. Almost like a page, a messenger page. You see, he's texting here, writing down some shit. He's thinking about becoming, he want to be a King of Swords, but this mofo is just a knight. Sword energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So, Knave, something is being written, told, something is being given, said, or some type of thoughts are going to be communicated. It's a little bit childish, a little bit young. And it's almost the way he was facing. It's almost like he messaged the Fool and told the Fool some shit. And so now the Fool is on his way. Fool wants to start a new beginning. Don't be underestimated by the word fool, because, you know, it's been such a used as a bad, you know, term. Oh, you a fool. I think a fool, a person who's foolish, can do some really silly things. Mama, stop liking my stuff. I'm recording. A fool can do some really foolish things that can leave them fucked up later. But this is about starting something new. And why? Because we're trying to get to the Empress energy. We're trying to be mother. We're trying to be sitting up. See how she's sitting? As a matter of fact, look at this fucking falcon, a crane, falcon. A message. Chick. Okay. Somebody's trying to get to an empress status. Almost like, you know, somebody done text her, send her a message. They want to come through. And she's chilling, waiting on her throne, as she should. She's not pressed because, see, she ain't sending this message out. She's receiving it. She ain't calling. She ain't texting. But you are going to call and text her. You are going to jump in her DM. She's not going to be in yours. And Virgo, and I hope Virgo Moon people, any other placement, this is you. I hope the Magician, you trying to manifest your coin. You walking away from nothing that doesn't serve you. Staying grounded, staying practical in the real time, in the real life. Knowing everything gonna come from 5D to bless your game in the 3D. And you waiting on that coinage. You focusing on your coinage. That's what I meant. I really truly think that. Yeah, this moon energy is giving us some secrets because, honey, for the, it's like X-nay on the lover's A. For magic, I want and my coin. I want, if I can magically make any fucking thing, I'm gonna make this fuck relationship. I'm gonna make this money. I'm gonna make this money. If I can make anything else, I'm gonna make this bag. That's what I'm gonna be doing. So that way I can be sitting pretty. She kind of looks like me, doesn't she? Okay. Okay, guys. I don't even want to wrap it up, but I don't know how long my time was going to last on here, so I don't want to go over. But I'm so grateful to have done this. It was really cute. Let's look at it one more time. So what we working with here. I'll talk about trip me up, fuck me up, that this moon came right on out. Overall energy, what's hidden, what's underneath, the duality, the light and the dark and the light, what's underneath. Let's see, let's shine a light in the dark. Totally happened, guys. Totally happened right here. And that was just easy for me to say. I didn't even, wow. Every time. 10 cards. Moon. So grateful as usual. Thank you, spirit, angels, ancestors. Thank you. Oh, one more thing. I did say I was going to do, how many, let's see. We did 10 cards. Let's do, oh, wow. Wow. Remain positive within the next few months. Not right time. A year from now, if you believe, take action in the near future. Your situation will improve because everything else, perfect timing, peaceful resolution, big happy changes, let go. Honey, everything else just fell right on the floor. Everything else fell right on the floor. So, I ain't gonna mess with them. That's the way they wanted to come out, and that's the way they did, and they told y'all. Okay. So love and light. I'm so grateful again. You know, hopefully this kind of, I know it's maybe a little all over the place, but hopefully put you into some type of perspective on, you know, just what this overall Virgo energy is really about. She's about grounding and, you know, home, family, money, the things that truly matter. So if she's misunderstood or taken off as a negative, it's because those are the things that mean everything to her. Okay. Love and light. Have a beautiful weekend, and thank you for visiting. Be sure, if you just want to chat with me, goddessempressebony.com. Like, share, subscribe, say hey, leave a comment. You know, follow me on all the other platforms. I do have a Snapchat, but I never really use it. But Instagram and Facebook are my homes. Goddess Empress Ebony on both of those. And then, of course, I have my personal one that my family knows about. So I love y'all and talk to you soon.